Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I'm your host, Drac. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. I am angry. I am tired. I am depressed. Let's get going. We are trying to find a sketchy poster. A poster of sketch. A sketchy poster here on the second floor. And here's a sketchy poster. Ah, I see that design caught your attention too. The Super Ultra True Puppet. It's quite the intriguing name, that's for sure. Like the name says, it's an extinguishedly crafted doll made to look like a real human being that you can buy online, or so I hear. Though calling it super and ultra true is a tad redundant. They could have gotten to the point across without using both terms. It's actually not that expensive. I'm thinking of saving up my money and buying one myself. Okay, listen. $3,000 is a lot. It would actually cover my expenses for a month. So you shut it. And it's made by Jirogumoko Ltd. A nice, snappy name for a company, although there's a bit of a sketchy vibe to it, too. Anyway, I wonder who the model behind this doll is, come to think of it. That was a weird sentence to say. My southern brain cannot comprehend. Hey, a case has come in from the Inadin Occult Research Club. Drop by the office when you can, alright? Okay. I'm on my way. This is one of the rare instances where I would actually drink the coffee. I'm that tired. Oh, yes. I gotta look at the board. Gotta look at the board. And check a case. Have you heard of Super Ultra True Puppets? We ply our trade here. What? We ply our trade there. Oh, the occult research stuff. Okay. Investigation starter. Detective Kurumi, you have to help us. You have to help us, please. Mai, calm down. I'm sure she'll help us. Tell me what's going on. What's wrong? Given that this is business from the Occult Club, I take it we've got another supernatural case on our hands. Yeah, I mean, no. Probably. I don't think this has anything to do with the occult this time. Oh, then why all the big fuss? Well, there are apparently these dolls being sold on the internet that look just like me and Mai. I think those dolls are called Super Ultra Lookalikes or something like that. Look, just buy a Docky. You must be referring to the Super Ultra True Puppets. I've heard the rumors about them. Alright, tell me more. My southern brain could not comprehend those sentences either. These dolls, their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks just like us. They're so accurate, it's creepy. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You'd think they could go for at least a little more money on the market. How realistic do you know that they are? Have you bought one? I don't know where I was going with that. That's not really the problem there. You got that right. But it still sucks. It makes me feel like they see me as some kind of cheap piece of junk. Someone is selling your body on the internet and that's the first thing you think about. You might need a therapist. I mean, I find it weird too that our dolls cost several thousand. That your dolls cost several thousand yen more than mine, but... Wait, so you do care about the prices after... Look, if you care about prices of someone selling your body on the internet without your consent, you really do need to see a therapist. Or you're just younger than 20. Anyway, you should still see a therapist if you think that. I said it's not important anyway. These dolls that look just like us are being bought by otaku all over the place. And when I think about what those guys are probably doing with them, it just really creeps me out. And see, this was your second thought instead of your first. Stop it. Get some help. Do you know, this reminds me of another incident. I wonder if this is connected to that. What kind of incident? There's a really dicey looking... Anyway, moving on. You can use it to get a living doll made in the image of your ideal girl and live the life you've always dreamed of. But the police have been hearing about how owners of these dolls are going missing. I was just discussing it with Detective Mariyoshi. Super ultra true puppets and living dolls made in the images of people's dream girls. I guess they sound... I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you sure there's really a connection? That's the tough part to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to how you two really are, it'd take having pretty specific data on your bodies. Imagine getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy. Unless you know a landlord. Actually, I have an idea of how they might have managed to pull it off. There's an LDC, LED TV machine in an arcade in Akihabara that I think might be suspicious. LDC? You don't mean lustful dream chicks, do you? There's certainly not one for subtlety if that's the case. No, not that. Wait, there are two... I mean, Living Doll Club. That's what LDC stands for. Right, it's a machine that scans all of your body and makes a 3D printed figure of it. Our data could have somehow leaked out of that, I guess. I definitely can't deny the possibility. And our next step is clear. We need to head straight to Akihabara and gather info on this Living Doll Club machine. That'll be your job, Takumi. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl project. To Akihabara! And beyond! If I remember right, the first person I talked to actually has the info I need. There was a Living Doll Club in the arcade down the way, wasn't there? Da-da-da-da-da. You there! I can tell from your body language you're frustrated and unhappy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I know this ought to be the blue. I can't word today. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women, aren't you? I'll have you know that I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them. They're called Super Ultra True Puppets. Cool pose. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. Ah. Granted, this one's an ugly one that was made as an experiment, and it hasn't sold well, but you understand how real my dolls look now, right? Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself, I've got something even better. It's a top secret service nobody can know. Mwahahaha. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Meh, could be better, could be worse. That's how I feel right now. Great to hear, really. Even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd probably still be fine. Says every manager I have ever worked under ever. I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you love to just throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Doesn't that just sound fantastic? It does, but I'd have to find her first. My cup is empty. I am sad. Both literally and figuratively. Because with the Perfect Girl project, I can offer you exactly that. With the Perfect Girl project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living, breathing human being. There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use this service. Just one condition, and you can be free from the tedium you've lived with up until now. Mwahahaha! I bet you're wondering just what that condition actually is. I understand. That's a fair question to ask. Tell you what, I'll let you in on that condition free of charge. The one condition is that once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave it for the rest of your life. Simple, right? No. Oh, you don't have to worry about survival. The girls take care of that for you. So, what do you think? Not a bad deal, right? So, you're offering a live-in maid service. That's okay. Take all the time you need to think. Once you know you want one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Mwahahahaha. Right now, I think I'll just go check out the LDC machine at the arcade. Dega! Nah, just need to get right into it. How's your investigation into the LDC machine coming along? Ah, so you're just about to get started on it. You encountered a suspicious man out by the LDC machine? That's good timing, because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. I believe this conversation is a little bit redundant, but, what do I know about video game design? You better take a close look at that arcade machine. I bet you'll find some clues about how these super ultra true puppets are being made. As usual, case is starting to take some weird turns, so be ready for anything in there. Digimon, digital monsters. And this is when people are gonna click off the video because I've been silent for more than 5 seconds. Because attention spans have been so shot thanks to various factors, including, but not limited to, Saturday morning cartoons, where there's a jump cut every 5 seconds to a different thing. And yes, I'm using auto battle because right now I don't give a darn. You get to look at the Digimon do their thing, and I get to focus on whatever rant I'm currently going on about. So anyway, all the way over here, just for a thing that happens. Actually, oh look, there it is. I take people's data, make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls. Then people become dolls. The dolls are lifelike. The people are deathlike. Huh? Who, what are you? Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished. If you liked that one, give me a like. And comment down below if... And comment down below if you hate my guts. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, you just followed me? That's sweet. How's it going? I've been better. I've been worse. There's something on the ground. Mysterious URL. Did you just come out of the LDC machine? Where are you from? I am from America. You're not with the cops or something, are you? Are you? I'm the cop's secret weapon. Probably shouldn't go around stating that to every suspect you see. I didn't realize that was who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Well, I've made a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good enough for now. Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm still good at, it's running away. See you. Ah. You're from Texas? How's the game? Should I give it a try? Oh, the game's great. Let's see here. I believe this specific version, the one I'm playing is called Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth / Hacker's Memory Complete Edition. Very long name, but it has both of the games in one package. It's very nice. And yeah, you should definitely give it a try. And there's even a new Digimon story coming out here in a couple of months. So the perpetrators behind this case are probably that salesman you met and a Digimon working together. It's unfortunate he got away, but we'll live. As we suspected, those two probably used that LDC unit to gather up girls' data, and then used it to make the super ultra true puppets. And does that mean you guys checked out the LDC unit in Akiba? That probably means you have a good idea of who's behind our dolls then, right? Oh, what other games do you play? Oh, I like to play a variety of things. I'm currently playing through Daemon X Machina. There's a sequel to that coming out later on this year as well. Actually, it's coming out next month. I'm very excited for that. Let's see here, Daemon X Machina. I just finished a playthrough of Dot Hack Volume 1. And I liked that quite a bit. It had some unique mechanics that I haven't seen too often. Have I tried Marvel Rivals? No, but if my time playing Call of Duty is any indication, you would either want to see me play that a lot, or not at all. There won't be any in between. If I come off as any type of angry now, oh boy. I do not like myself on online multiplayer games. I'm like a completely different person. Don't get too excited. We didn't arrest the guy, but we've got him cornered. I doubt he'll try to pull something like this again anytime soon. You doubt the stupidity of... You underestimate the stupidity of criminals, Kyoko. But the question still remains as to what's become of the Perfect Girl project now. At the very least, we know each doll's looks are derived from a real person. The doll's realism is then used to help sway potential candidates to join the project. But what is the Perfect Girl project even really about in the first place? What do you do other than streaming and playing? It's hard to say. I don't do much right now. But I like playing music. What is the Perfect Girl Project even really about in the first place? Scamming people. Well, I mean, scamming people's a part of it, but... I think Detective Kurame mentioned that people who are a part of it have been disappearing, right? Kidnapping! The plot thickens. Indeed, Takumi actually picked up some rather useful information about what's required of anybody who does join the project. What is it? Anybody who has their dream girl sent to their room can never leave it. Ever. I'm sure I don't need to explain why that's probably a bad deal. I hope your channel grows fast. Me too. Me too. Mate, I think you should upgrade your channel a bit. I mean, make it a little eye-catchy and attractive. Oh, do tell. Oh, what's this? My, it's a URL left at the scene of the crime. May I share? No. This might come in handy, Takumi. I want you to go to that URL and check it out. But don't worry about going too deep inside. We don't know what you'll find in there. Very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. On a not-so-secret secret. Everybody who has tried to contact me has either wanted money, a service, or is working an angle of some sort, wanting to use me in some way. Everybody. So, anybody who tries to contact me, I have a very, very suspicious... I'm very suspicious of. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, yes. The second part of that is anybody who I've reached out to has outright dismissed me in some form or fashion. I haven't reached out to anybody in specific over my channel, but yet, something I still plan on doing once I get some sleep, but I'm sure that there's a high chance that most of the people I'm going to reach out to, their advice for me will be to stick with my day job and quit streaming altogether. And to those people, I would say, how long has this been recording for? 30 minutes? Fuck you! I do what I want. And I'm gonna keep doing this because it's something that I want to do. It actually gives me something to wake up for in the morning. And a source of happiness when I go to bed. So who are you to tell me to stop doing it? Now I gotta stop before I get even more emotional. There's a little sneak peek. If I were to ever go back to playing Call of Duty, this is what I'm gonna be like every single match, every single day. There will be no calm. We don't know what you'll find in there. It's possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. Dark and sinister? We're talking as grim as the stuff you look at for fun in your club. Maybe even more so. Like true crime dramas? Whatever's on the other side, it's not going to be pretty by any means. Zoop! And I just go right into it. Huh? Who are you? A cyber sleuth? Huh. Man, this place sure is getting crowded now. Is this my room? Yeah, of course it is. What's this about being inside Eden? Ha ha ha. Stop joking around. This is clearly the real world. How could I be in cyberspace? Who are all these girls around me? They're my dream girls. My dream girls as pure, pristine dolls. Yep, this has all been made possible thanks to the Perfect Girl Project. You really know your stuff. As promised, in exchange for these dolls, I've stayed locked up inside my room. Life with these dolls, the best. I couldn't be happier. They take care of everything I need. Everything. Really, I don't see any reason to ever leave this place anyway. It's perfect here. But this really is inside Eden? Cut it out already with that, man. Are you sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming right now? Huh. Alright then. So that URL led you to one of the victims of the Perfect Girl Project. Victim? What do you mean? Remember, to join the project, you have to stay holed up inside your room for the rest of your life. But in reality, he was lured into Eden, and now he's living with those girls there while he's actually unconscious. But then, that means... Right, the so-called life he's leading with those girls in cyberspace is just one big lie. The whole thing's just a sad scam. See, I told you from the beginning. It's always a scam. Always. Always, always, always. This is a really bad game to try and scam me while playing. Anybody who falls prey for it is unwittingly imprisoning themselves for a life inside cyberspace, thinking they've never left the real world at all. That makes sense. It also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it. Joragumo. Joragumo is a mythical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attract men to her waterfall. they'd plunge in for her and die at her hands. Okay, see, I don't know. I didn't know that part, but I thought Girogamo was sounded very familiar. Oh ho ho! I knew if there was anyone here who'd know about this, it'd be you, Mai. You really know your occult history. Okay, so I get all that, but why go to the trouble of locking victims up in their room and then imprisoning them in cyberspace? If somebody's stuck inside Eden, thinking they're still in the real world, and don't log out, then all that's left inside the locked rooms are living bodies, which can be used for any number of things. like what? According to police investigations, the victims' bodies are carried off by a third party and taken overseas to foreign countries. It's always trafficking. Always. Well, I mean, sometimes it's money laundering, and other times it's just people trying to separate you from your hard-earned money, but with this, it's all three. Why? Why would anyone do that? A lot of the applicants are young and healthy. There are who knows how many people around the globe who'd want such fresh bodies. Sadly, yes. Even in the real world, and it sickens me. That's so horrible. We don't know for sure that it's anything along those lines. It's just a theory right now. And for those of you wondering what exchanges we're taking on, we're going on. This segment is going to be uploaded to YouTube. I, earlier on in the video, was talking to someone in chat. Because this video was recorded live in front of a semi-studio audience. In front of a digital studio audience. And the moment I said no, very flat, and insistent, was probably the moment that they clicked away to find somebody else to try and scam. Oh, just thinking about it gives me real goosebumps. Anyway, about that guy your assistant met a little while ago, what do you think has happened to him? The link for the live show is in the description below. It's hard to know for certain. On the one hand, his body might already be lost forever. But on the other hand, we might still have a shot at saving him. Might as well see if we can still call out to him. But we should prepare for the worst. Please, you need to log out. Is this another one of that kid's pranks? How many times do I have to tell you, buddy? I'm in the real world. I couldn't log out even if I wanted to. You must be pretty clueless if you think this could possibly be inside Eden. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. Well, it couldn't hurt to try. I mean, there's no way it'll work. That's not how it works in the real world. I mean, come on. Huh? What am I seeing here? I don't get it. Error? Nowhere to log out. Investigation of living doll, dead person complete. Report back to detective agency. The line between dreams and reality can be murky. That's why I can't dismiss the possibility outright. Who are we to say we don't live in a dream? I'm living in a dream right now, and it's not a very good one because I'm poor. Anyway, Detective Matayoshi says Arata's been seen in Shinjuku a lot. What's he up to? I believe that's all for this video. I've ranted a little bit. I've tried my best to stay well within scope. And it's just... So anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of your eyeballs. Even if YouTube doesn't count them. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some rest. Stay safe, have fun, and remember, play your way. And take care of yourself. It'll save you from depression.